Hey there, YouTubers. Right, so in this video, we're going to use Tom's hardware settings, which consists of 5.6 gigahertz performance core, 4.4 efficiency core, and 1.32 voltage core. So I will probably forget this and have to refer back to it. Before we do that, just so you can see, we do have the i9-13900KF. There's the other info. This is my favorite motherboard, but I don't know for how long, folks. Now, ideally, if you're doing this, you would slowly work up to this, right? And not just nail these numbers in, because not every CPU is built the same way. So I may have already done this just to verify that it works, or I might not have. Um, wow, interesting that is at 58x. I think I said 44 over here. Let me just look real quick. Yeah, 44 at 1.324. So I ran my defaults the other day. I'd be curious if this was still set at 58. I borrowed this drive from my i5 13600K, which I was trying to find the best setup I could do with this 280 millimeter AIO. This is the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2. All right, so we have everything in here. We've applied it. Let's go ahead and hit the benchmark and see what happens. Thermal throttling. That's not a good start. Now, I don't know what CPU cooler they used at Tom's Hardware there. That's a decent score. I don't think that's the highest I've hit with this thing, though. So my solution is always, either another motherboard or we undervolt it. So we'll start off slow. I obviously could nail this thing down a little quicker, but I just want to find out at what point it's going to stop thermal throttling with this setup. All right, it's close enough, 29. So still thermal limit throttled. The score went up a little bit. Undervolted a little bit more. I was honestly pretty sure this motherboard was set up right out of the box decently. Well, with the BIOS update, at least for the i7 it was. And I say that temperature wise, it wasn't producing the greatest scores, but all right, so we're going to do this again. Let the temp drop a little bit more. We may have to do something more drastic here than 10 at a time. All right. And run this again. Still thermal limit throttling. Alright, so rather than do another 10, let's jump to 50. And you know, the V-core may not work with this one. Or we need to jump up to the 420 millimeter AIO. Those are other choices. So that had a significant effect on it. Now we'll not be able to run R20 or R23, and that's Cinebench R20 R23, until I get these temps probably into the high 80s. Um, that's not going to cut it. We did improve our score again. Why was that? Well, thermal limit throttling wasn't a problem. So the highest score potentially could be between 20 and 50 millivolts. With the current setup. I'm going to jump to 80 because I really want the temperature down. And run it again. Ninety. 90 might do it, folks. Let's go ahead and jump over to Cinebench R20. See what happens. And for this, I'm going to clear these out now because we're going to work on our R20 score. So the temp should shoot up over 90. I don't see thermal limit throttling. That's a good sign. It's getting real close though. I saw 96. And now it's back down. All right, so significant increase to our R20 score. That's a good sign. Now with R23, I'm just doing the, gonna run the shorter version. If you did run the 10-minute version, it probably would thermal throttle. We'll see though. Oh, you know what? We haven't even checked this, so wow. That is the most power a CPU I've had has ever used. That is incredible, folks. So we'll clear this out, and I will run hardware info 64. Um, close this out. After I do, I'm going to run 2 of these. You can see that power going way up. Temps way up. So there may be a spot that we could dial this in a little bit better. But the mere fact I'm staying under 100 with some, enough of a clearance there makes me feel good. 305. All right, so this has got to be over 40,000. And there it is, folks. 40,000. I think though people are getting out of the box 40,000. So I either have to go with my other cooler or go back to default settings and do a little undervolting. Either way, maybe we'll make another video of that. But yeah, 40,000, 415, not bad. We potentially could, fine tune this a little bit more. So we hit 96. Oh, wrong direction. Let's see if a 5 millivolt difference will make any difference. Temp's probably going to go up. Maybe the score will go up too. All right, so we're right about there. And I did say I would run hardware info, so let's... Oh, actually, it's already been up. Oops. Now having all this stuff on is probably not helping my score out. Let's just be honest. All right. So trying to beat 40,415. We got 1 degree hotter. And we did 40,589. I could adjust that a little bit more. Maybe we'd get slightly better score, but we continue to get closer to 100. So I'm just gonna be happy with that score, folks. All right. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.